I owe you an apology. Several, I'm sure.
Well, I know what I think you should apologize for, so you know what? Let's see if your answers match mine.
I should come to you sooner. For Spencer, first of all, I mean, you're his uncle, and more importantly, you're his confidant and his friend and his protector.
What else?
For getting Carly involved in this at all. And then asking her to keep it from you, that was a bad call.
You've done a lot of those lately.
Hiding was the only way to keep Spencer safe.
Not the only way.
You don't approve of the way I handled things, but I did what I thought was best for my family.
Okay, you know what? I'm not your family, and I really don't care one way or another whether you die. But I care about your mother, and I care about your son. You've made your choices, Nikolas, and those choices tell me what I need to know about you.
What's that?
There's only one kind of man who betrays his children like you did. And I have no use for him.
You've been talking to Spencer.
Yeah, we're close. Very close. You want to know why?
Because you have a similar skill for getting around the rules?
Because we both have been abandoned by our fathers. Spencer checks in with me every night. Sometimes it's text, sometimes it's voicemail. But when he calls, I pick it up and we talk.
What do you talk about? Sure, it can't all be about what a terrible father I am.
Well, he doesn't really mention it that much. He doesn't have to, because you're there in everything he says, and not in a good way.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
He tells me about school, what he does every day, and, you know, his discoveries of France, the people he meets. Spencer doesn't tell me he's lonely, because he doesn't have to.
I am, sorry that my son's in pain, but, Spencer is a child, and in time, he will understand the choices I made were to protect him.
You didn't do it for Spencer, you did it for yourself. And see, the thing about Spencer is he doesn't understand why you chose to abandon him.
You could have come back anytime. I never had to leave home at all.
I'm so sorry, son.
All this time, you cared more about hating Valentine than loving me.
No, that isn't true. Your father has always loved you.
You're wrong about everything. I hated Valentine too. I hated him for killing you. But now, I hate you for staying dead.
You know, I thought you, of all people, would understand the lengths that I went to for my family, for my son.
The way you betrayed Spencer. Only cowards do that, and I'm not a coward. You'd be smart to remember that.
Okay, if I'm a coward for what, in your words, abandoning my
Spencer's
child.
words, not just my
No,
words.
The two of you have conveniently forgotten that Valentine tried to kill me. He took everything from me. I had to protect Spencer while I found a way to take back what was mine.
Okay, you want to battle Valentine, be my guest. That's just like one snake taking the head off another. But let me tell you something. You stay away from the people that I love, and that includes my wife, Carly.
Not a problem. I regret dragging Carly into this in the first place.
And Spencer.
Forgiving your father will not excuse what he did, but it might keep you from shutting him out of your heart. Spencer, I've seen how much you love him. I know how profoundly losing him affected you. And I know how deeply he loves you. Don't you think it's time that both of you stopped hurting? Spencer, put your anger aside. Let your father love you again.
You could have come back with nothing. No money, no cast iron inheritance, none of it. But you didn't. You let me believe that you were dead. I lived every day of the past 3 years alone because of you. I built you up in my memory as this noble prince. But you're just as heartless as Valentine, because when it comes down to it, the cast iron legacy is more important to you than I am.
Son, no.
Don't. Stay the hell away from me.
Oh, please, Spencer. Hey, don't walk away from me.